Often in our memoirs, we're writing about kind of childish things that we did before we knew any better. And I have a piece I want to share here from a student of mine where he was talking about some of the activities he did as a young child. And he mentions this scene. So let me just describe this or say this. The courtyard where I usually hung out with my friends had a little concrete ramp. I ran up the ramp and jumped off it as I twisted my body, falling face first on the hard concrete. A large purple skin rash appeared on my face. My nose was bleeding, but not like a waterfall, or else I wouldn't be here to tell the story if that was the case. I got a cut on my face. I was in a state of shock as I gathered myself. I did not say a word to my friends. So we can probably relate to things we did as a child, and there's potential here to revise and expand this childhood scene. But a couple of things I just want to draw attention to. One is the fact that the author leaves the scene and almost becomes the writer, or the perspective of the writer today, when he says, I wouldn't be here to tell the story if that was the case. And I always caution writers, stay in the moment. If you're thinking something in that moment, that's fine. You can mention, I thought this or whatever. But don't return to the present time as an author today, 20 years later, 30, 40, 50 years later, and speak, as a commentary on what happened. Because that takes the reader out of the moment. Now, a couple of other things here. I'm wondering how he knows there's a purple skin rash on his face. I'm wondering how he knows he got a cut. Obviously, he can say he's in a state of shock, but he also mentions that his friends were there. So I'm assuming the details were related to him by his friends. There would be no mirror, in the courtyard, likely. So we need to know how he knows that. I mean, I think later when he got home, he looked in the mirror and he saw a purple skin rash, he saw a cut. But to really increase the immediacy of the moment, to increase that sense of what it was like to smash your face on the hard concrete, you would have to show how he experiences the effects of this dangerous, foolish act. Because obviously he wouldn't see the skin rash. He wouldn't see the cut. Maybe a friend said, hey, what's that on your face? That kind of thing. Or maybe he felt, he put his hand to his face, looked down, and he saw blood on his hand. So that would exemplify a cut. But I think those two details are something that come from later on, well after he had this accident. And he's putting it back in. But it obviously raises questions about how he would know. So if you really want to create that immediacy of the moment, focus on only the things you knew in that moment and show how you found out about those things.